Good morning, good night, good evening, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D. Barra. We are here for a review for WWE Raw, August 11th, 2025. I was able to catch an okay amount of this program. I'm going to be honest, though, wasn't that thrilled. We're going to get to a couple things out the way. The IWC has turned into a cesspool of negativity, and Karrion Kross is now Hitler as of today. That's just the new quota. And I said it once, I'll say it before. Good matches are made with good creative and good wrestlers. And, you don't have to believe that Karrion Kross is the best wrestler in the world, but he was extremely over, and he knew how to cut promos, and he knew how to make the crowd feel something. And that's something that a lot of these superstars are missing nowadays. And I think it's going to be evident in the lack of charisma that we're going to be getting from some of these superstars moving forward. Next thing is Naomi is out with a small injury. God forbid she has to relinquish that belt. And it said that it was because of her scooter. Oh man, it's ugly. It's just bad because realistically, if she has to lose the belt, then she has to lose the belt, then the representation in the title scene is just going to be down to nothing. And that's just never a precedent we want, especially with everything being with that company the way it is. I pray that this isn't like some kind of work, or they're not gonna trying to turn this into some work where she has to drop the title. Prayers up for Naomi. Prayers up for Naomi, man, because she deserves it. And if it was a perfect world, she would have a 1,000-day title run, man. She's worthy of it. She's fucking worthy of it, man. This night starts off with Punk. He comes out. It's interesting where we are with not only Punk and LA Knight. Because LA Knight does come out shortly after. Two faces, mind you, right? They're kind of having this shoot off at each other, and then eventually the no names come down to the ring. But when Punk or Knight are cutting these promos, you can almost, and I hate to be this guy, I hate to be super weird and analytical, but you can almost see it in their eyes that they're we're not going over. We're not going over. This is going to be some bullshit. It's probably going to be another W for Seth. And it's not that Seth doesn't deserve it, man. But if you think about how long Knight has been over in this company and how little he's gotten for it, if you think about the pop that happened in that arena when Punk won the championship one of the first times in his return to WWE, for those just to not be set up naturally and then just executed, it's oh man, I don't even know because it's obviously a stiflement. It's obviously to kind of stifle the organic push that the crowd is giving these people, just out of just experiencing them long enough as wrestlers. But it seems like Paul has this kind of vindictive agenda against wrestlers who he didn't ask for the crowd to like. So now, if the crowd likes them, now they're going to eat as many pins and losses as he can cook up in a fucking week. It's not cool, man. Not cool. There's a little funny segment where Braun Breaker, he does some Steiner math. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. I'm not going to shit on it. It was a funny moment. I'm aware of where the story is going, and it's just not something that I think is going to be the most entertaining. I would like for there to be a swerve. I would like there for me to be, something where I can kind of hold on to my anticipation. But to be honest, I feel like Ass in Paris is just going to be Seth going over, and I don't want that. I don't want Seth to go over. He's been going over way too much, in my opinion, and God forbid that he was injured, right? Nobody wants him to be injured, but this title scene, man, it revolves around the same guy it did 10 years ago. It's just, yeah, man, it's telling. It's very telling on behalf of the creative. After that, we get Dominic Mysterio and Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. This match was a really good match. I could say that confidently. Dominic was out there in a lucha mask, something that I had predicted that he should do months ago, but whatever, right? He's out there and he's doing the thing and it looks good, man. He's a solid wrestler. AJ, Dragon Lee, this are the kind of matches that should be on the card normally, right? Realistically, if I had to, figure it out, I think Grande Americano is probably going to cost man, I hate to blink on the gentleman's name. At AAA, the AAA Triple Mania, I believe that's what they're going to be hosting with Corey Graves and so on and so forth. And then Dominic Mysterio from there is going to just be like massively over. He already is, but he's hot, man. He is hot inside of the states, outside of the states. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, and I think the progression of Dom, just with surrounding him with more luchadors, this is what you should be doing. Not so much Grande Americano, but that the likes of Dragon Lee, that the likes of the entire AAA roster. That is where Dom is going to flourish. So can't really shit on this match too much. AJ was cooking also, man. AJ needs a run. AJ needs a run ASAP. Something has to be done with him on the creative front, man. I know he had the OC for a while, but man, something's got to give. Something's got to give. AJ is insanely talented, man. Insanely talented. Next we get Sammy versus Rusev. You can guess how this match ends. In more running bullshit. Exactly. The fucking MTFs, they come out and they fucking beat up on Sami Zayn. Why? Because he pinned Solo Sikoa. Okay, why didn't they just wait till after the match? Whatever. Then halfway through Sammy getting beat up, Sheamus comes out. He starts beating on Rusev, which is like, all right. Guys, this is now the 5th fucking week we're getting of Sheamus and Rusev. I'm genuinely asking what you people want me to tell you about. What do you people want me to say about it? You want me to talk about Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn, a really solid wrestler that can't get good creative to save his fucking life. To save his life, Sami Zayn can't get fucking creative. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy because people are so happy that Karrion's gone, as if they're just gonna make more space and make more creative for these wrestlers. All of these wrestlers are fucked. If you can't put somebody like Karrion Kross in a solid light, who is a literal conductor when it comes to crowds, a solid light and a solid creative, what the fuck do you people think they're about to do for Sami Zayn? Sheamus. Rusev has been getting booked into fucking obscurity. Why? Because he's the AEW guy. That's why. Because he came from across the street with his tail in between his fucking legs. So now we're gonna make sure we embarrass him every single fucking chance we get. No matter how it makes our creatives look, no matter how it makes our wrestlers look, being that Sheamus and Rusev have been having this fucking nonsensical feud for 5 weeks. 5 fucking weeks we've been having to deal with this feud, bro. Shit's nonsense. It's fucking nonsense. All because he was a fucking AEW guy, bro. I guarantee you if he would have come from fucking Lucha Underground or fucking some fucking backwater fucking wrestling tournament in fucking Eastern Europe, I guarantee you he would be getting pushed like a monster, the monster that he is. Yeah, Tony Khan knew how to Roxanne and Io Sky have a match. Good match. Really, really good match. Io Sky is Io Sky. Io Sky is Io Sky. The only issue is that this match, directly after the Sami Zayn match, is also met with run-in nonsense bullshit. Now I'm going to ask everybody in the audience, why would you want to see 2 matches get interrupted within 1 hour of each other? 1 hour of each other. That's insane. That's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Well, Roxanne met she got like a roll up, right? But this entire premise was met with the Kabuki Warriors and Kairi Sane and Osaka having to rival the run-in that Raquel Rodriguez was trying to do because the Judgment Day. Oh, the Judgment Day, are you liking the booking now? Don't you understand that when you put these pieces in behind the stories and behind the booking and the wrestlers, it just makes the crowd feel like, bro, I'm so done. I'm so done with this Judgment Day shit, bro. I tell y'all, every time Judgment Day's on screen, I consider this shit dead air. Dead air. There's no Judgment Day is only around because it was fucking Paul's creation, and God forbid one of Paul's creations aren't over anymore. Everyone knows that this Judgment Day shit should have died the night after WrestleMania. It should have died the night after WrestleMania, but now we're here. We're fucking here, right? Because creative can't think to do anything better. Fuck, man. Barely has a fucking segment backstage where apparently she's gonna be going heel. Fuck you, WWE. Fuck you. Simple. Worldwide excrement, and that shit means something. Bayley is one of your more over faces. She can cut a good promo. She's a beast fucking wrestler. Any one of these wrestlers who aren't, quote, putting on a good face/heel performance, that's not on the wrestler. That's on creative. And unfortunately, there's enough of the IWC, the same people who are trying to crucify Karrion Kross right now and burn him at the fucking stake, who can't comprehend that this booking for Bayley isn't going anywhere. Just like Sami Zayn isn't going anywhere. None of these wrestlers who deserve more are going anywhere, folks. They're good soldiers, and they're gonna die in the fucking war. Simple as that. They're good soldiers fighting the fight, and then they're gonna end up kneeling over from their fucking wounds. Oh man, Bayley's being wasted in this fucking company, man. Wasted in this fucking company, and the lack of fucking ingenuity that is running through these people's veins to sit here and give us what I can imagine is going to be now a barely looking program. Why? We just seen them wrestle for fucking 5-6 weeks in a row. Is Bayley just going to start going after what the happy-go-lucky face is? Oh, she's going to go after Charlotte and her bestie. The fuck are we watching, bro? I'm not with any of this shit, man. And there is a way you can book this that is solid. Like, for now, if Rhea's a face, Bayley should go against Rhea. They're not doing that, though, because that's going to involve either Bayley looking like a beast, something that she can do effortlessly, and that's going to have Rhea go under, or it's going to have Bayley get buried again. And I'm not watching a program where Bayley gets buried again. Respectfully. She's too important to this fucking sport. Same fucking conversations I have with fucking William Ospreay, I bring Bayley into. I bring fucking Mercedes Moné into. It's not a contest. It's not a contest. They have changed the landscape of this sport for the rest of eternity. End of discussion. And for them to not get any kind of recognition, it's fucking abhorrent. It's abhorrent. The No Names go up against the fucking the Buried Bros and CM Punk and LA Knight. Yeah. Honestly, folks, I'm like 9% sure that this match ends with some also kind of fuckity DQ. All I know is that moving towards Ass in Paris, there's supposed to be Punk, Knight, Rollins, and Jay Yeaterman in the main event for this pay-per-view. I'm going to ask everybody, like collectively, why the fuck is Jey Uso in this match? Why the fuck is Yeet Man in this match? Why? Hey, why can't we just get a good bout between Punk and Knight the night on the fucking Go Home show to Ass in Paris to determine who will be facing Seth? And I understand, maybe like we want like a fresh wrestler, right? We don't want to take any injuries, we don't want to take any bumps, because, you know, as Braun Breaker, you know, very eloquently put beforehand, they are very old. These two people are very old, so maybe you don't want to take that risk. But I guess what I'm trying to say is the creative can build towards a point where it's not just a Fatal 4 slop fest, right? Because it was a conversation with Uncle Metzler, you know, off mic, you know, for the Collision review that I released a little bit back, and it was essentially him saying that just because a match has more people doesn't make it a better match. It just has more spots because it's more people. Like, if you count that and you kind of ratio it to the amount of people in the ring, it's a normal good match. It's not, you know, it's not like it's some scrub match, but it's 3 to 2, maybe 3 to 5 spots with the same person. And then maybe you swap and you do 2 to 3 spots. All in all, 10 in total. How many matches have we seen with a cool 10 spots? You know, but it's ratioed between 3 people, or I should say it's multiplied by 3 people, hypothetically on either side of the apron, so it just feels like a lot more. I guess what I'm trying to get to is that a Fatal 4-way, it has more people in it, but that doesn't make it a good match. I feel like that's just the opportunity for good moments. We've had this conversation before. I mean, I want LA Knight to go over, but we all know who's going to go over. You know, we all know who's going to go over. We all know who deserves to go over, but we all know who's going to go over. I would like for this company to maybe hit us with a swerve or do something creative, but that's not going to happen. And it really is just because of who's in charge, unfortunately. And, you know, it's his show. And, you know, if pay fucking support to the fucking Trump supporter, fine, they could do that. If they want to pay support to the fucking Brock the molester, they can do that. You know, it's in their quote unquote legal rights. And, you know, for what it is what it is. You know, and that's why I don't give him any scratch. They don't get a red cent out of me. And, you know, that's why I'm here. So they don't get a red cent out of you either. I mean, all in all, show was really ass. The show was really ass. I was really unhappy with a lot of things on this card. But what I can say is I can look forward to NXT, because Shawn Michaels is, if not anything, a more meaningful booker than his former tag team partner, Triple Fraud. This has been a review for Raw, August 11th, 2025. I'm Cappy D. Barra. Stay tuned and stay beautiful. Peace, y'all.